But all right, hold on. Let's see if we're live. Hold on, we're just checking to see if we're live. Yep, there we are. All right, we are live. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the American F1 fan, Eric Ringle here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. It's the American F1 fan, Eric Ringle here. We are live for the Miami Grand Prix. What's going on, Sunny GTVR? Great to see you here.
Yeah, great to see you.
My chat box is not showing up. We absolutely love F1 too, Sunny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny.
So what's going on, everybody? We're here for the Miami Grand Prix watch along.
Yeah, with our son Aiden.
Yeah, with my son Aiden. Oh yeah, if they weren't so expensive, I would definitely do. Oh, there's the chat box. Now it shows up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So if you guys can see in the bottom right corner, hold on. I know you want to. I've got a different chat screen up than I typically do, so it's trying some new things out on the channel.
Yes, some new things out.
So yeah, I want to get the F1 cars.
Yeah, the F1 cars.
For the Legos and build them. I just don't have that kind of patience.
And I'm just gonna give my dad more cars, some Lego cars, so I can build them.
Yeah. All right, so we are about, let's see, 28 minutes from the start of the race.
Yeah, we're about 28 minutes from the start of the race.
Okay. Did you see? Yes, I did. I didn't see him on the television. I had to go run a couple of quick errands.
Yes.
But I did see the Lego F1 cars. They did the driver parade in the Lego F1 cars. There's some great videos out on Twitter and TikTok and all that stuff, talking about or showing the parade that they did. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button if you guys are new to my channel. It helps out if you guys hit that subscribe button. And then you guys can also support the channel if you guys want to send super chats throughout the race weekend. This is my son. This is my son Aiden. This who's sitting on my lap. He really does enjoy watching the F1 races with me. He will come in and sit down and watch the races with me from time to time, and he has a good time. Don't you, bud?
Yeah.
So he'll come in. He'll be in here from time to time. He'll be in and out as the race progresses. So, but yeah, he's been getting into he gets into everything that Daddy likes to get into when it comes to like my hobbies and so he's enjoyed watching Formula One with Dad. So we've got about 26 minutes before the race begins. So, Sonny, did you watch? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So
Thanks. I do look pretty sunny. Thanks.
Hey, we're gonna go get your water here in a little bit. If you want to go get it, you can. And then you can come back. So watching qualifying yesterday was absolutely amazing. The top 10 separated by less than a second. I think that's going to make this race absolutely. I think this race. Oh no, he's coming back. He just had to go get his water. Yeah, he's back. Here, let me because you can't. There we go. Oh, okay. There we go. So qualifying was really good yesterday. The whole top 10 is separated by less than a second. That should bode really well, I think, just for the race in general. I think, obviously the top 3 teams like Red Bull, Mercedes. Yes, Antonelli was on fire during sprint qualifying, and I have to, because I put out a video back a long time ago about Antonelli and Bierman and how I didn't think they were necessarily ready for Formula One, and I have to take it all back. Antonelli, and he got kind of a bad rap with that crash in Italy last year during free practice 1. Everybody really questioned him on whether or not he deserved to be in Formula One. The fact that he has been able to show the skill that he's got and how fast he can be is really makes it like it shows he's got the skill, and Bierman's definitely got the skill as well. Even though he didn't qualify well yesterday, I think Bierman has shown, especially at Haas, that they both deserve to be on the grid. But yeah, his lap for sprint qualifying to get pole in the sprint race was amazing. It just stinks that he couldn't hold that spot during the sprint race. And talking about the sprint race yesterday, I wasn't a huge fan. Like, Formula One has these wet compounded tires, the intermediates and the full wets.
Yes.
But we never use them. Like, we rarely ever race with them during the race. And it was frustrating to see that we didn't start the race on the intermediate tires until it was literally almost bone dry out. I think, and going into today, because we saw the wet race yesterday, there's a lot of people, I think, F1 fan wise, that would love to see some rain thrown in as kind of a mix up to potential strategies today. Because listening to the pre-race coverage it's a simple one-stop strategy from either hards to mediums or mediums to hards, and so it's going to be it's going to be a strategy that's going to be, quite frankly, boring as far as strategies go. Oh, okay. We'll see you back here in a second. As the race gets closer and closer to the start, I'm sure that more and more people will pop in here, so you're perfectly fine. So, Jackie Stewart.
Oh yeah, that's Jackie Stewart. So in this race, there's gonna be Jackson.
Well, he's not actually in the race, but
Yeah.
they're doing interviews with him.
Never doing interviews.
Yeah. Oh, he's back already, man. That was quick.
Yeah, that was so quick. Guess I'm back.
All right, here, stand up for a second. Daddy's gonna do something with the. He's not leaving anywhere. I gotta share our stream out so that everybody will join in. Exactly, so that everybody knows that we're live. Okay, you're fine.
I'll be back.
Okay, we're just sharing the stream out here, so give me just a moment. There we go. All right, there we go. We're all shared out.
Yeah, we're all shared up, Sonny.
Okay. There we go. All right, now we're good.
Yep. I'm back, Sonny. I'm back.
Hey, don't wrap your hand around the cord because just in case, I don't want you to. Yuki's such an interesting interview. I don't think he knew exactly what to do there. Not allowed to talk to the drivers anymore. I'll talk to the chef.
Like, don't talk to me.
I wouldn't necessarily say he's letting Max down. I think compared to where Liam Lawson was at the beginning of the season, I think he's at least putting forth a better attempt than Liam Lawson did at the beginning of the season. Had Liam Lawson stayed in that seat, I don't know if we'd be seeing a Red Bull, back in, besides Max Verstappen. I don't know if we'd see a second Red Bull in Q1. Hold on. great rendition of the national anthem. That was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that was perfect.
All right, so we've got 14 minutes till the race begins. So let's take one last little like bathroom break and kind of get everything all squared away before we start the race. So I'm gonna put up the timing screen for you guys so you guys can see the starting grid, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back, Sonny.
All right, we are back. We are literally 9 minutes away from the race beginning. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me and share out the stream if you guys can. Hitting that like button helps get this video out to more and more Formula One fans, who don't necessarily want to listen to David Croft and Martin Brundle on the call of the race. And then you guys can also support the channel by by sending super chats in throughout the race. I will read those super chats on air. All right, let's see. All right, so here we go. We are 7 minutes away now. So let's run down the grid. So all right, so running down the grid, you got Max Verstappen starting first. You got Lando Norris starting right alongside him. The McLarens, they seemed a little twitchy in certain turns. Like the first sector, they seemed a little twitchy at times. And Lando seems to be catching a lot of the curbing all throughout the race. He was catching, through qualifying, he was catching a lot of the curbing that really was unsettling his car, and that's what ruined his last lap in Q3, was catching that last curb in the second to last turn that ended up not getting in pole position. So you got Kimi Antonelli starting third. You've got Piastri starting fourth. Kimi has had a fantastic weekend so far. When it comes to qualifying, let's see if today he has a much better race than he did yesterday. You got Piastri starting fourth, George Russell fifth. You've got the Williams of Sainz and Albon starting sixth and seventh. You've got Leclerc starting eighth, Esteban Ocon starting ninth, Yuki Tsunoda starting 10th. That's your top 10 right there. Then you've got Isaac Hadjar starting 11th. You've got Lewis Hamilton, who had a horrible qualifying yesterday. He's starting in 12th. Gabriel Bortoleto, his best qualifying of the season, he's starting in 13th. You have Jack Doohan starting 14th. 15th, you have Liam Lawson. 16th, you have Nico Hulkenberg. 17th, you have Fernando Alonso. 18th, you have Stroll. 19th, you have Bierman. And then 20th, Gasly will be starting from the pit lane today, making some obvious changes to his car. I have not heard exactly what changes he's making that it makes him start from the pit lane, but obviously he's making changes enough that are making him start from pit lane. I'm kind of surprised I was kind of hoping to see Liam maybe, or not Liam, Oliver Bierman starting from pit lane, because I was kind of concerned for his qualifying yesterday with how slow he was yesterday in qualifying for the main race. He seemed very slow, and so I thought maybe they would make some changes, but I guess not. And he's going to be starting last on the grid today as Gasly will start from the pit lane. Hey, Sonnies! Wait, great to see you back. Jacob! I want to see a Williams fluke a podium today. It would be amazing to see them fluke a podium out of this. But, I mean, they have looked fast all throughout the weekend. Even in practice, they've looked pretty decent. So, I mean, it wouldn't be a total fluke. But, I mean, they would definitely have to have, the top runners definitely have some problems today. But Williams is starting to make that climb up, to not necessarily be a midfield team. Great to see you here as always, Jacob. I appreciate it. Sonny, great to see you here as well. Anybody else watching in the chat, or if you guys want to send a chat here before the race begins. If there's rain, it'll be Max's race. You know what? Yes, it could be Max's race, but I could also see Lewis pulled it out yesterday. He pitted at the right time yesterday during that sprint race when we had that transition from wet to dry. Lewis made a great strategy call, got him into a podium position. So don't count Lewis out as a guy that could definitely pull a wet weather, miracle out of the bag. He's a guy that could do it too. But if we get a wet race, I think there'll be massive chaos for this race. I come here because I am tired of European tears over. You know what? I made a comment, and I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. There's been literally the 4 years since Miami has been a race. It's just constant complaining about the fact that the U.S. has 3 races. Miami has, there have been some times that Miami hasn't. He's playing with mom, by the way. Sorry, he'll be back in here later. It's just the fact, we haven't had, there's been a couple times Miami hasn't been all that great, but I wish people would just give it a chance. This is the 4th or 5th year running now. I get notifications when other people go live. Pondon is going live on his YouTube channel for the reaction. I would love. No, he is not. No, he's not. Sorry, I lost all train of thought there for a second. Yeah, so Pondon was going live, but all right, so we're getting ready. John, I agree. So yeah, we were talking about the extension. The 2041 seemed extremely odd. The 2041 extension seemed extremely odd to me. We're only in 2025, so we got a 16-year extension of the race. that I will say that is crazy. 6 years old. It's extremely weird. That I would agree with. I think that was a Liberty Media, like they won a race like in the United States like we get with Monaco. And Miami's a very Monaco type race, to where that makes sense. Spa can definitely be boring, but yeah, it's definitely, we've seen a death trap at Spa, but I mentioned Monaco and people lost their minds because Monaco is just a race I don't care for as much. Like if they have to do something to make Monaco a little bit more exciting. All right, so here we go. They're getting ready to go down the back stretch to line up on the main grid. All the police, all the sheriff's department from Miami up on the bridge taking pictures of the cars. That's awesome. So Piastri leads the Drivers' Championship with 106 points. Norris in second with 97. Verstappen at 87. And Russell at 78. So this is a race that Russell can make up a lot of points if he were to somehow be able to pull out the win. Yeah, you know what I would honestly, John, I don't think it should. I think that they should make the Monaco Grand Prix a non-championship race and make it like, I don't know if you've seen NASCAR. They do an all-star race every year. I can't remember where they're doing it this year, but it's a non-points counting race, but like they do all these like special old livery or, you know, old paint jobs and old paint schemes and like just make it like almost like a skills weekend and then maybe a like race. Like there's some ways to change it up, but I would definitely love to see that. Is have it not necessarily be a championship race or count towards the championship, but be something a little bit more, you know, kind of a show for the fans to where it's just, it doesn't count against the championship. So yeah, I agree with that, John. And it's just like the way the Indy 500 was, I think, in the old days. Exactly. All right, so we're lining up on the grid. Here we go. As Bierman's the last one to line up on the grid. And Gasly will be lining up at the end of the pit lane. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights and go! Max Verstappen, good start by Max and a good start by Lando as well. Max locks up and goes wide. Is Lando going to make... Oh! Max pushes Lando wide again! Max pushed Lando wide again! What a horrible move! And Antonelli tried to get by and... There's yellow flags still in sector... And now I think the yellow flags are gone, so whatever happened, happened. Nope, still yellow flags in Sector 1. Antonelli having a look in the inside. Jack Doohan's got a puncture. God, Max Verstappen pushed Lando wide, and that really screwed him up. And now Piastri having a look on Kimi, but Kimi able to block it off. And now the green flag is out. Kimmy's pulling out. Oh, Kimmy locked up going into turn 1. And now Piastri's got a chance to go around. It's okay, nobody cheering for Lando. Norris falls all the way back to 6th on that. So top 10, Verstappen, Antonelli, Piastri, Russell, Albon, Norris, Sainz, Leclerc, Tsunoda, and Ocon, your top 10. Hamilton not able to make up any spots on the beginning of this race. Yellow flag again is out. Virtual safety car. Norris, he forced me off, mate. What am I meant to do? Just drive into the wall or something? Like, I was completely alongside. Oh, that's why Jack Doohan got to the pits and he had to basically... Man, what happened to Doohan? I did not see what happened. Let's see what happened to him here on the start. Oh! Yeah, he clattered into broke the suspension, and then the tire punctured, broke it on the V-carb. God, what an opening lap. I gotta say, there may be no cheering for Orlando, but from you, but that I'm sorry. That's Lando got the run after Max locked up out of turn 1 and pushed Lando. See, Max and pushed him wide. Yeah, Lando had to take avoiding action there. Lando was at least alongside of him. Yeah, that's going to be hard. Liam Lawson now all the way down to 19th. I'm guessing that's who Jack Doohan made contact with. Oh, yep. That was who Doohan made contact with. Man, Liam Lawson just has no luck right now in Formula One whatsoever. Oliver Beer, Ollie up to 16th. He's made up 3 spots on the start. Let's see how he handles this. So there's the contact. Great job by Ollie there to miss all of that damage. VSC's getting ready to end. Now the green flag is out and back underway we go. Verstappen getting away nicely. Yeah, I took Liam out of my team a couple weeks ago. I put him in my team thinking once he moved over to V-Carb, he was going to have a better time, and he just hasn't. Hamilton now up and... Whoops. Why did I do that? I just was trying to turn on my volume, and my TV just all of a sudden decided... They're talking to Zach Brown right now, and he's talking about the contact. Oscar Piastri around. Wow, nice job, Oscar. Oscar around Piastri. And now Norris on the inside of Albon gets up into 5th. Those McLarens are flying right now. Hey, there we are, Sonny. You have missed a quite exciting few opening laps. Ooh, they just told Ocon possible rain in 15 minutes. I'm still surprised that we have not seen any investigation into that incident in turn 2 between Lando and Verstappen. We're already on lap 5 and I have not seen it yet. Let's see, Lewis. Oh yeah, Hadjar ran it wide there, and then yeah, going into turn 1, nice pass by Lewis. Wow, still not making. Oh, and then Isaac broke himself. Oh, Jesus, Isaac. I wish I could, Sonny. I can't. I don't want to get copyright because Formula One is very strict. I'm watching it on ESPN Plus. I do not want to get copyright strikes. So now Sainz and Albon have switched spots. The top 8 have pretty much all broken away from 9th and 10th. Yuki is in 9th right now, but he's almost 2 seconds behind the rest of that pack. Loss and penalty. There better not be a loss and penalty. I would have said that was Doohan's fault. Alonso radio. Possible rain in 20 laps. It will be heavy if it hits. Ooh. That's interesting. It'll be heavy if it hits. Doohan's going to get a penalty, if anything, on that loss in contact. Hamilton is losing time to Ocon right now. He's now 2.5 seconds behind. The problem with Doohan, though, was that he steamed up the inside and there was not... Okay, so the turn 2 incident involving Verstappen and Norris has been noted. So that means we're probably getting ready to get an investigation into that here soon. Doohan turned his wheel, but the problem was that he was no further investigation on the Doohan Liam Lawson incident. Wow. I am quite surprised by that. Norris having a look inside of Russell, but no good there. Piastri radio. Does Verstappen have damage or a penalty? Wow. No investigation needed for the turn 2 incident between Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. I am extremely shocked by that. I'm extremely shocked by that, isn't it? Lando makes the move on Russell for 4th. Nice move by Lando before he got into the S's there. Yeah, no shit, right? There's a rocket ship right now. They are flying. Okay, see you, Sonny. I don't understand how you don't at least look at that. Now the Williams starting to chase down the Mercedes. Sainz is just storming towards him. Leclerc is now starting to fall off the back end of this, and now Sainz is right on the back end of Russell. But Russell seems to be going longer as he's on the hards. Antonelli's already 3 seconds off of Piastri, but Norris is right behind him. I think it's just a matter of time before Norris gets in front of Antonelli. I think on this back stretch, you're going to see the pass from Norris on Antonelli. Here we go. Norris is going to get DRS. No, he didn't. Oh, now he got it. Not going to make the look here. Still no move to be made there yet. Man, the McLarens are catching way more curbing than anybody else. Everybody else seems to be staying off the curb. Piastri's radio. Rain expected lap 14 heavy. It's going to skirt the circuit at first, hitting turns 7 and 17, then should cover the whole circuit eventually. Ooh. Here comes Norris. Had a look, but didn't go for it. He's being smart here. There he goes. Norris up into third place. Great job by Norris there to get back up into third. Ooh, Fernando goes way wide there. Lost a place to Gasly. Right? He almost caused another red flag. Oh, man, Piastri is right on the back end now of Verstappen. He's half a second in. Whoopsie. Pirouette. Spun that sucker. Trying to chase down Bierman. All right, here we go. Piastri's got a chance. This is going to be good. We're getting ready to go on to that back stretch. Man, Piastri is right on his back end. Right? Literally. Stroll has actually been way better than Alonso so far this season, and that's weird to say. Here we go. Make Verstappen take weird lines. That's exactly the way to do it. Here we go. Going to go into turn one. Is he going to get a run on him here? Piastri going to go to the outside. Going to try. Ooh, he was going to try to come back on him, but Max had a really good run out of turn one there. Oh, I think I see rain starting. Just saw rain on Piastri's onboard. I think the rain is a-coming. Piastri's going to have another run. He's going to go to the outside. Ooh, man, what a great fight here between Piastri and Verstappen. But this is going to bring Lando back into it. Piastri didn't get as good of a run out of that section. He's still within a second, but I don't think he's going to have a shot going into the last corner. Just get close enough to him. Let him know that you're in his rear view. And now Lando's within almost 2.5 seconds. Verstappen, stay on the inside, Max. Make him work for it. Oh, Piastri going a little wide out of turn 1. Yep, Norris is now within almost 2 seconds of these two guys ahead of him, as Lando just set the fastest lap with the 131.7. Ooh, Piastri's falling back a second now. Yep, locked it up going into turn 1. That is a place where a lot of guys have been locking it up. Piastri's back in DRS, but here comes Lando. Verstappen radio. It's super slippery to drive. Yep, those tires may be starting to go off now. Here we go. Piastri gonna get a run here of DRS. I think he's just not gonna be close enough though. Piastri's within a half a second now. If he can get a good run out of this. Okay, good run out of the chicane. Great run out of the chicane. He's now a little under 7/10 behind Max. He may have a chance here. Yeah, they're really running these tires ragged. The guys that Oh, he's got a good run here. He's going to go to the outside. And what a move by Piastri. He got Max to outbrake himself. Great job by Piastri. Great pass. Oh, yeah, now Lando's within a second of Max because Max ran wide. Lando is not going to give him space this time. Lando is not going to give him space. If he's got a run on him, he is going to not give him space. Here we go. This fight could get spicy. Yeah, I think these top three are using their tires way too much, and they may not make it to the period where it starts raining. Max complaining about his brakes, saying they're useless. And here comes Lando. Man, Max keeps going deep into these corners. Lando's going to get the run here. Man, I wish I would have had a better view of that, because that was close again to more contact. Let's see if we can tell if there was any contact here. Oh, that's the Oscar pass. Max locked up going into turn 1 there. And Piastri was smart enough. Max, he was not ahead. Good. All good. I don't know if it's necessarily that, John, but yeah, I'd almost stuck it there and let Max have damage from this. Because now you're starting to bring Antonelli and Russell and all these other guys into it, and now Piastri is starting to waltz away with this race. Max is having problems out of that turn 1 there. Here comes Lando again. Gonna at least show to the outside there. Max going deep. His brakes are absolutely shit, man. He cannot. Verstappen's radio. Everything is just everywhere, just all over the shop. Yeah, his brakes look horrible today. He's taking it deep into every corner. Here we go. Max has got to be careful though here too that he doesn't make a silly mistake that costs him penalty points, because technically he's on the verge of a race ban with his points, and now Piastri's already pulled out a 5-second lead. Looks like it may be that rain may be evaporating. Good hard racing there by Max. No contact. Just ran out of room. Should have tried to keep it there. Oh, they both go wide. Hey, great move by Lando there. Great move. Great move. Great move by Lando there. And now starting to bring Antonelli back into this. Come on, Lando. You have got to block that off better. Jesus. Sainz has now been noted for leaving the track and gaining an advantage. Okay, yeah, that did look like Lando gave it back, but now Lando gets it back into that turn a little bit more easier this time. Yeah, now Antonelli's pulled to within 2 seconds of this fight. Yeah, nice and clean overtake right there from Lando. And I think that should end this. Great move by Lando there. Yeah, but I mean, that line of yellow taxis, yeah, that was crazy looking. But I mean, that moves. I mean, if we're being honest, that moves no different than the one you pulled in Austin last season. And then, yeah, he makes that pass look a lot easier. Albon around Carlos Sainz. Russell's radio, he goes, oh, it's raining. Let's see. This is about when they said it was. This is about when they told Haas told Ocon that it was going to rain. It was lap 20. And now Verstappen's fallen a second and a half behind Lando. Bortoletto, the first into the pits. Hard compounded tires going on to Bortoletto's car, so he's going to go to the end. Yep, he went on the slicks. Must be certain that the rain is passing north. Yeah, that's an odd fact that Bortoletto decided to go ahead and pit if they have to be sure that that rain is going to pass. Yeah, Ocon's getting ready to lose 10th. Yeah, all that rain looks to be evaporating before it gets to the track. Okay, Norris and Verstappen leaving track and gaining advantage. No further investigation there. Lance Stroll's into the pits, so they must be sure that that's going to... No further investigation for signs. So, yeah, I think a lot of these teams must be for certain that this rain is not going to hit the track. Oh, Lewis is going to get past Ocon this time. There's no way he doesn't. Good job. Force Lewis to go wide. There you go. Nice job, Esteban. Great job of defending here by Ocon on Lewis Hamilton for that last points paying position. And now Lewis fell a little bit back. Hey there, Sonny. Sorry, I hadn't looked at my chat in a little bit. I apologize. Great job, Esteban. Not a way to hold off Lewis, man. What a fight here between Lewis. What a fight between Lewis and Esteban here. Yeah, unfortunately, that was bound to happen. Esteban was going to have to give up that spot. Lewis is on the hards compared to Esteban. He'll be back in here shortly. As a matter of fact, I need to actually run and take a quick little restroom break here. So Okay, we're back. Hold on. You gotta sit over this side. All right, we're back.
Yeah, we're back on you.
Right? You better let him pass. Pierre Gasly up to 13th, Bierman up to 12th. Here's another fight getting ready to happen between Bierman and Gasly. Gasly's now within a second of Bierman. Oh, thank you. I will. He's reading it right now.
Yeah. I can read it right
Antonelli's getting ready to box.
Yeah, he's getting ready to box.
Yeah. Now he's into the pits.
Yeah, he's into the pit.
Nice pit stop. Oh, 4.4. Yeah.
Welcome there.
Yeah. Says, hope you have a wonderful day.
I will have a wonderful day, Sonny.
Who's your favorite driver?
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton, he said. Lewis Hamilton is his favorite driver.
Yeah, that's my favorite driver, Sonny.
Okay, Max Verstappen getting ready to go to the pits.
Yeah, he's getting ready to go to the pit right now.
Albon into the pits as well.
Yeah, he's into the pit as well right now.
Much better pit stop from Max's crew this time around.
Yeah. Verstappen's out of the pits now.
Yep, Verstappen and Albon both out of the pits now.
Yes, we're both out of the pits right now. Lewis Hamilton is his favorite driver too.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, Verstappen is just behind Lewis Hamilton now, so this should be a fight for a little bit.
The son is by Hamilton.
Oh, Verstappen's going to make the pass here.
Yeah, he's going to make the pass right now. Whoa, now he's ahead. Wow.
Yep, makes that pass very easily on Lewis.
Yeah, now his number is still 1. DeSantis into the pits now.
Yep, Tsunoda's into the pits.
He's out of the pits now. Now he's out of the pits.
Ooh, Ocon got out ahead of Tsunoda. Or no, excuse me, he just got out ahead of Bierman.
And look here.
Yeah, 7th for right now, but oh, Bierman goes wide.
Yeah.
Dang it, Bierman.
Yeah.
Oh. Bierman's car giving up.
Yeah, it is giving.
One Ferrari engine gone, yep.
Yeah.
We're going to get a safety car, I think.
Yeah, the safety car.
Yep. Whole family in.
Yeah. My mom, just going to watch us for play.
Virtual safety car is out.
Yeah.
Oh, Bierman was able to get out of the...
Now Hamilton's into the pits. My favorite driver's into the pits now.
Yep.
He's out of the pits now. Alonso's into the
Norris
pits.
being told to box. Alonso's into the pits.
Yes, Alonso's into the pits. You don't need to do the copy what I said. Are you okay? I don't need to.
Lawson's into the pits. Piastri's getting ready to come in as well.
And Piastri's into the pits. Piastri's into the pits.
Yep, Piastri's in now as well.
Yeah. And now Norris is into the pits. Norris into the pit now. Norris as well too. He's into the pits as well.
Yeah. It is... What time is it here? It is 3:50 p.m. here. Yeah, it's daytime right now. It's middle of the afternoon for us here.
Yeah.
Russell's into the pits now. Switching over to a new set of mediums. Leclerc's into the pits as well.
Yeah. Now Russell's into the pits as well.
As the virtual safety car is now ending.
Yeah, it's in.
And Russell was able to get out ahead of Verstappen. Oh, geez. That's late.
Yeah, that is a white sunny.
Russell was able to jump Verstappen in the pit stops there.
I can't see, Dad. I can't see.
Aiden. Hey. So Russell on his way to a no-effort podium. Yes, I would almost agree with that. Russell going to have to actually work for the podium. Yeah, Max is going to definitely put him under pressure now. Oh, yep. Ooh, nice little fireball coming out of the back end there. All right.
I take my medicine.
No, I just got you a juice. Nap for daddy and a juice for little man.
Cheers.
Who's on there?
Just a bunch of people watching the race with me.
Is that good juice?
Never mind.
Okay, bud. Let's take a little break. Daddy will call you in a little bit, okay?
Yeah, I'll call you back here in a little bit.
Whenever you're waiting.
Okay. Sonoda incident. Ooh, Sonoda speeding in the pit lane. Sonoda's going to get a penalty. Oh yeah, the TV producers. I think they will. They'll tell Max to hold him and then try to get Sonoda to help overtake. Now with Sonoda being under investigation for that, for speeding in the pits, that's not going to work. Yeah, these TV producers, it never fails in Formula One that they are just god awful. I love the overhead look that they've given us a couple times, but they don't use that as their live shot. Is Antonelli and Albon going at it, and then there's Sainz and Leclerc. Oh, yep, Antonelli lost literally over a half a second when he locked it up going into turn one there. Is now Albon's up in the fifth. We got 25 laps to go. Yes, I am in America. Yes, honey, I am in America. Ooh, 5-second time penalty for Sonoda for speeding in the pit lane. Jeez, Hamilton is flying right now as Leclerc's flying up to Sainz right now. Oh, 10 at night, jeez. Oh, yep. He saw the wrong line. That's what he saw the wrong pit line. All right, so this is Sainz now trying to hold off Leclerc and Hamilton. Virtual safety car out. Right? How can you speed in that pit lane? What's the virtual safety car out for now? Oh, Bortoletto's engine let go. Oh, no. Gasly's into the pits. The Ferraris have now got to be concerned that this is this second Ferrari customer engine that has let go tonight or today. Great job by Bortoletto, though, getting it off the racing line. Let's see, you've got 24 laps remaining. Does anybody take a chance at going back to medium? Check if George lifted. It was a... Oh, my God. Max Verstappen is that kid in school that tattled on everybody, that literally, it is ridiculous the amount of tattling that man does. Okay, VSC ending, so they were able to get that car behind the wall enough. Oh, jeez. Sainz is going to get overtaken by both Ferraris here. Leclerc going to the outside of Sainz, but Sainz is going to fight this. Oh, yeah, Leclerc's got this now. The DRS is enabled. Oh! Hamilton's going to take advantage of that. What a job by Hamilton. Gets around Sainz and Leclerc stays ahead of him. Great job. I thought he was too, John. I thought he was going to get both of them there. What a great job by Leclerc and Hamilton both there to get around Sainz. They seem to be fast on this hard compounded tire. All of a sudden, the Ferraris have come alive. Smart by Hamilton there to kind of back off a little bit. I think at Hamilton not... I should not be awake. I'm 8. Oh my goodness, Sonny. Yeah, you need to be asleep, bro. All right, so let's see. Leclerc, Hamilton. Leclerc's on the hards. Hamilton's on the mediums. Man, this is it. I was going to say Hamilton's on the faster tire right now. Sainz is down to 9th. Tsunoda's in the last points paying position in 10th. Hulkenberg still holding strong in 11th right now. Oh, bank holiday. Gotcha. your name, my name is actually Gummy. Ah, okay. Welcome, Gummy. Hamilton's radio. I'm just burning up my tires behind him. Oh, Gumma. Gumma. Okay, Gumma. Ocon chasing Hadjar down. Hulkenberg still hasn't pit. I don't believe Hulkenberg is pit yet. As they're showing, if you're watching it on Sky or ESPN, they're showing the fight with Hamilton and Leclerc, but they're also showing Esteban Ocon, Hadjar, and Hulkenberg in a fight for the 11th position. Okay. Hamilton's radio. Jesus, how, like, okay, so Hulkenberg's into the pits, so he should be going to a set of mediums. God, the Ferrari pit wall is so bad. How they have still not made a decision on whether Hamilton's on the faster tire. Give him a shot to go after Hulkenberg. Or not to go after Hulkenberg, to go after Antonelli. What are we doing? This is like, I swear to God, it's like Mattia Binotto is still at Ferrari. We're getting these stupid strategy calls. Let Hamilton by. He's on the faster tire. Hamilton's just going to have to take it into his own hands at this point. Lawson's into the pits. I think Lawson's getting ready to retire finally. This is ridiculous. Ferrari is screwing their own strategy right now. Want to keep the DRS to Charles? Go ahead like this. Man, you guys, what the hell is Ferrari doing? Freaking Lewis Hamilton's got on the faster compounded tires, and you're gonna let Charles ahead of him? That's such a shame. There's Bierman. He's finally made it back to the Haas garage. Yeah, I agree with you, Hamilton. This is ridiculous. I swear to God, if the roles were reversed right now, they would want Leclerc by him. This is bad. Finally, Jesus. That's like... Yeah, 4 laps absolutely wasted. Well, Sonny, don't get in any trouble with that. Please don't get in any trouble with that. I would appreciate it, but I don't get in any trouble. Yeah, 4 laps totally wasted there behind Leclerc. My God, that is just so horrible by Ferrari. And now you've brought Sainz back into it. Sainz is almost within a second of Leclerc. Ocon needs to get around Hadjar because Hadjar's losing time to Tsunoda. If you go to Super Chat, down by the chat, you'll see a money sign. You donate that way. Jeez, look at the damage on Lawson's car. And Jack Doohan didn't get a penalty for that? My God. That's up to you, Sonny. That's totally up to you. You can. Yeah, Lewis is absolutely mad. Sonny, that's totally up to you, but you donate what you feel comfortable with. That's totally up to you, Sonny. Total Wolf looks so totally disinterested all of a sudden with this race. It won't let you. Yeah, I don't know. That I can't help you with. Yeah, Max is just within like 2 seconds. Like, Max is in 2 seconds. He's just not fighting. Russell's on the faster tire, though. Yeah, Sonny, I'm not really sure why that wouldn't accept it. It typically should. Maybe it's because my channel is not, I don't know. All right, so Piastri is 6 seconds ahead of Norris with 15 laps to go. Gasly incident, yellow flag infringement. Ooh, so Gasly signs yellow flag infringement. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he definitely would. I do know that. He definitely would, Sonny. That would, I mean, I really appreciate that, but it would help my family just in general. As Max is now, yeah, Max is just not gaining on Russell. Max is just not gaining on Russell at all. He's just stuck within that 2 seconds. Excuse me. 15 laps to the end now. The brigade is back. Hey, look at this. Whoa. Hey there. Cheers. Yeah, absolutely. Oh. He just read that. Sonny, I think, may donate to the channel. Yeah. He's going to donate. That'd be really nice.
Yeah, that would be really nice, Sonny. Thanks.
There's one of the subscribers that I have is talking about donating. Yeah. Donating near the end of the race to the channel. So I appreciate that.
Who is that?
It's a guy named Sonny GTVR.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you. Hopefully Max is saving tires and battery for the... I would hope so, but I doubt that very seriously. The Mercedes this weekend have looked extremely fast. So I could very well picture that Max is just not as fast as Russell, and Russell's on the faster tire.
We're gonna have to get a drone in a minute.
Oh, you guys got another drone coming?
Yes. Yeah, we gotta use that coupon.
Send it to me, but I don't know when I'll be able to use it.
5 less than 500 million. Wow, thanks.
What?
Sonny. That is a lot. Thanks, Sonny.
Wow.
That is a lot. Wow. Thanks. It's only that much. Thanks.
Hold on just a second. I'm gonna switch screens just a minute. So hold on just a moment. Can you step off from me for just a second? Sorry, I had to step away from the computer there for just a second. I turned the mic. I just realized that the mic was off. I saw the red light. I was like, oh, God. So we got 13 laps to go.
Yeah, I got both.
Yeah, I'm sure Hamilton's tires are gone. That's up to you, Sonny. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You donate whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
Whatever you all feel comfortable with. That's up to you.
Look.
Did you ask Sonny what his favorite driver is?
Yes, Sonny actually answered. He said Lewis Hamilton is his favorite driver as
You
well.
both have the same favorite driver.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Wait, who's being investigated after the race? Okay. 12 more laps. The problem is Lewis Hamilton was literally for 4 laps not able to pass Leclerc, and now Leclerc is still right on him.
Yeah.
Blue.
The blue. Oh, the blue that outlines the track. Yeah.
Me too.
Oh wow, Sonny.
Yeah. and I'll come back, okay, Sonny?
No,
We have a drone coming, Sonny. We have a drone coming, Sonny.
No, not right now.
Yeah, it's not right now. It's not right
my guess is if Hamilton doesn't make any more leeway towards Antonelli, Hamilton will allow Leclerc back by. Ooh, Leclerc's reporting that he's overheating his tires with 10 laps to go.
Yep, I have Roblox, Sonny. I have Roblox, Sonny. Sonny,
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I have Roblox.
We don't. It's because he's so young. We don't let anybody. He's only got family on there. So yeah, that's the only people he friends. Yeah, he doesn't have chat or anything. He literally, yeah, when he gets older, yes, but right now he doesn't have chat. He does no friends on there. So yeah. The green and pink car. Oh yes. Well, one of them is. Yeah, one of the green one and one of the pink one that I showed you. That's right. I forgot. I showed you those two liveries this week, and they're both out. One day I may actually go live on my channel.
Yeah.
Playing on my account. So
yeah.
I'll let you know, Sonny, if I let you guys know in my community posts when I go live for other things. So I'll let you know if I do that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Oh, Gumma. Yeah, sorry, Gumma. Man, Norris is now within 4 seconds of Piastri. With 9 laps to go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, you'll see all my community posts, Gumma. You'll see all the posts when I go live. Oh, that may be why Norris is caught up, is because Piastri's hit lapped traffic.
I actually forgot my water.
Well, I've got to go to order for you. You want to help me get it?
Yeah.
I'll be back in a little bit.
I'll be back in a little bit, Sonny.
He'll be back in a little bit. He's gonna go help Mom with an order, grocery order coming. There we go. Had to fix my chair a little bit there. Hamilton is now within a little under 3 seconds of Antonelli with 8 laps to go. Norris is still only within 4 seconds, or outside of 4 seconds to Piastri. So if Norris gains on this lap, we may have a fight at the end. The closest fight right now is Leclerc and Hamilton. Hulkenberg may catch Gasly in 6 laps, which would be the end of the race. basically Hadjar pulled enough of a gap to Sonoda that Sonoda will keep 10th place. Ooh. That sounds amazing, Gumma. That really does. Norris is now within 3.6 seconds of Piastri. Leclerc's radio, are we coming back on Antonelli? Yes, we are, but quite slowly. How much faster could you go in free air? I have no idea. I'm now overheating. Okay, so he's overheating his tires. Okay, so we got 7 laps to go now. Hamilton radio. Oh, now they're telling Hamilton this. What the? Are you freaking kidding me? They made that decision in almost no time. Wow. They made that decision in almost no time whatsoever. Yeah, I would be waiting 4 laps to make that same decision. You guys waited 4 laps to make Leclerc swap positions with Hamilton. That is so ridiculous. Ferrari is... Leclerc needs to be closer. Leclerc's literally almost half a second behind Hamilton. This is so ridiculous. I'm such a fan of Leclerc, but like this looks so bad. I'm sure Matt from P1 is literally like, why is Hamilton not letting me by? Or why is Hamilton not letting Leclerc by yet? Get closer! Tell that schmuck to get there we go, finally. That is so ridiculous. Yeah, anybody that's a Ferrari fan that watches this has got to be in pain constantly. And now you've brought Sainz into this. Sainz is almost within a second of Hamilton. You may now have cost Hamilton a position. Oh my God. Wow. Hamilton with the sass. Do you want me to let him by too? Holy shit. I believe Hamilton is now questioning why he moved to Ferrari. Oh my God. What a radio transmission. Wow. Wow. What a radio transmission that was. Holy crap. I don't know what to say. Norris is now basically leveled out his the time that he was gaining on Piastri. It's now at 3.7, and it's been that way for the last couple of laps. But Verstappen has just not gained any time on Russell at all. Russell has done a really good job of running those medium tires and not overheating them or overexerting them to the point to where he was going to lose. Let's see. You get the call. Any driver will make the move, even they have had nothing to show for years. Yeah. Ooh. Hadjar may get the last points paying position unless Tsunoda picks up his pace. Because now Hadjar is within 5 seconds. Tsunoda's got a 5-second penalty coming. Yeah, Verstappen's not going to get the podium. Russell will get that last points paying position, or the last podium position. I would say Max has had a weekend to kind of remember, but to kind of forget too. Like, to remember because Max had the baby this weekend with Kelly Piquet, but like, he had the unsafe pit release yesterday that dropped him down to last place. And then today he had a safety car that literally messed him over big time. Oh, I do live chats, or I do live streams every week. Although next week I won't be doing one because it'll be Mother's Day. So I'm going to be spending time with my mother and my wife and family. So yeah, so there'll be no live stream next week. But typically I do live streams every single race weekend, Gumma. Verstappen's radio. Make sure you're within 5 seconds, please. Oh, because they thought Russell may get a penalty, and so they were telling him to make sure they were 5 seconds within 5 seconds of Russell. Okay, so down to 2 laps to go. Should be the last lap here. Moving on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. Piastri. Here we go. Last lap. Piastri has done an amazing job. I do feel bad. Okay, so I do feel really bad for Norris because I feel like had we not had the issue at the beginning of the race between Max and Norris, I feel like we would have had a Norris victory here today. I really feel like we would have had a Norris victory, but Piastri's done an amazing job out in the lead. He was able to extend his lead all throughout this race. And he's been able to just keep that lead, he's just been able to run a well-managed race for McLaren today. Yeah, John, I will agree. Norris did get very lucky yesterday with that safety car. Norris did get lucky yesterday. I will agree with that, John. But here we go. Around the final corner we go. Oscar Piastri wins in Miami. Lando Norris finishing second, a 1-2 for McLaren. And Russell's going to get the final podium position. Yeah, Russell's still making his way down the back straight. Here we go. Russell rounding the last couple corners. But here we go. Russell finishing third. Russell gets a podium position. I know. I can't wait for the post-race interviews with Ferrari as well. And yeah, Sonny, whenever you're ready to. And Verstappen finishes fourth. Albon, great finish here. Look at this. Hamilton I was going to say Hamilton almost lost. 8th position there. Wow. Hamilton almost lost 8th to Sainz there. Tsunoda gets the last points position. Hadjar just misses out on 10th because of the penalty time that Tsunoda had. But what a victory for Piastri there. Dominant all day. Norris, there's a party that's got to feel bad for what happened between him and Max on lap 1 that I think cost him the victory today. But here we go. Running order of your finishers. Piastri, Norris, Russell, Verstappen, Albon, Antonelli, Leclerc, Hamilton, Sainz, Tsunoda is your top 10. Hadjar 11th. Ocon 12th. And it just disappears off my screen. Let's see. You got Hadjar 11th. Ocon 12th. Gasly 13th. Hulkenberg 14th. 15th Alonso. 16th Stroll. And those were your finishers today. Oh, you may have to get. Oh, what? Oh my God, are you serious? John, that's so amazing. I really appreciate that, John. Like, that means a lot because it's hard being an American doing this. And Sonny, it's okay. I totally understand. Yeah, I'm going to get ready to bring him in just before we end the stream. John, thank you so much. Like, it's really hard being an American, being a Formula One fan. Yeah, there is a lot of European gatekeeping in this sport, and it's hard being an American Formula One fan. And especially being an American F1 YouTuber, it's quite difficult. So thank you, John. I really appreciate that. Excuse me. Let's do. So you guys see the timing screen there. Thank you so much, Sonny. I will appreciate you guys joining the live streams. It means the world. Hold on. Let's switch over here. There we go. So we switched over to this screen. So we're just about... Oh, big boy. Look at that. No, it will not. Next weekend, though, I will not be live. It's Mother's Day, so I won't be doing a live stream then. Hamilton signs turn 17 collision will be investigated after the race. Yes, the weekend after. Whenever the next F1 race is, the weekend after next. John says, I've been following the sport for 4 decades now, and like that we have more reach around the world, even if you came to the sport for... See, and that's the funny thing, is everybody thinks that Americans came from, or some Americans came from Drive to Survive. I've been a fan since the mid 90s when I appreciate that, Sonny. I've been a fan since 96, 97. The mid to late 90s is when I became a fan, when it was Hill. Hill was towards the end of his career in Formula One. You had Jacques Villeneuve, you had Michael Schumacher. I watched that championship battle between Jacques Villeneuve and Michael Schumacher. That was a great title fight. So I've been watching the sport for quite a long time. Yeah, that explains exactly why the opinions on Monaco is. I've seen it, and it's just that race is just, it's way past its point. Thank you, Sonny, very much. I bless you and your family, and may goodness fill your home. Thank you so much, Sonny. I really appreciate that.
You have to call Gumma. You have to call Gumma.
Oh, Gumma, sorry. Gumma, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Lando Norris sneaking into that selfie photo there of Oscar and...
Oh, my name's Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll stay just long enough. Yeah, you can. God, that FIA president always hovering around the drivers coming in. He is. He's because he knows he's under threat of losing his presidency at the FIA, because I think the next set of elections is coming up very soon, and Toto's wife has talked about potentially running for that position to get him out. So that's why he's trying to hover around and make all the drivers feel really comfortable. Yeah, Oscar's got a very cheeky smirk. Yeah, Gumma, that's exactly right.
Aww.
All right, so we'll stick around. Let's see who's doing the interviews today. It's probably Gunther is probably doing the interviews, because we're in America and America loves Gunther. Yes, Aiden.
Yes, Aiden.
Aiden is cute. Yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh, Jensen Button, really?
What?
That's the guy you guys get for the interviews? What was that? If I ever get a chance to go over for a Formula One race in Europe, I absolutely would.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. We're going to get interviews. I'm going to try to turn up my volume just a little bit. Yes, I would love to visit, because I know Chris has done an amazing job with everything, and I thank him for where I'm at today. 924 subscribers, almost to 1,000, and so I thank him, and I would love to get over to Europe one day. and visit and say thank you to him, because he's, I think, a main reason why I'm at where I'm at today. Ah, football practice. Ah, I know what you mean by football.
Yeah, and I have a football at my house, Sonny.
Okay. Got to try to listen to these interviews a little bit, because it's going to get interesting, I think, between him and Lando. Oh, Gumma. Yeah, sorry. You'll have to excuse me. It's taken me a little bit to get to that. I apologize. I apologize, Gumma. Ooh, Los Angeles? Oh, I would to visit as a vacation. That would be fun.
Yeah, and I like Los Angeles.
Yeah. Oh, ouch.
Anyways, I have to go eat my snack and I'll come back.
Okay. Well, here we're gonna go ahead and end the stream right now. So why don't you go ahead and have a seat, and we'll go ahead and, because it's almost dinner time here in the United States, so we're gonna get ready to go ahead and end the stream. Lando's being very political about his about his hate for what Max did, but if you guys want to send any, oh yeah, I know. I wish I didn't have to. Jensen sometimes works with. Oh, that's awesome. That would be so cool, John. That really would be. Sometimes works with Chris's. Oh, that would be so awesome, John. My email address is in the description, so if you ever, if that can ever happen, that would be amazing. If you guys want to send any last minute super chats, you're more than welcome to. Before we go ahead and end this stream, I'm just going to end it here in just a minute. But thank you guys so much for supporting the video today. Oh, here, yeah, don't look at the next message. You had to look the other completely opposite way. Lando looks so disinterested in this. Oh, he did? Wow, I didn't know Jensen Button did that. Don't read that next message, please. Okay, Gumma, I'm gonna just so he doesn't read it, I'm gonna remove that. Oh wow, I didn't know it was up for. I'm sure it was probably for some kind of charity. That was why he probably sold that car. But that sucks that he sold that car. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm going to go ahead and get us ready to sign off. But first, what does everybody have to do?
Like and subscribe above our heads.
Like and subscribe above our heads, guys.
Thank you for watching. Again, up on fun. Signing off.
Thank you guys so much for watching the live stream with me. Guys, for the American F1 fan, I'm Eric Ringel. Signing off.